All right, what's up, everybody? On deck with Third Eye Cam. Today's date, the next day from Saturday, April 18th, 2021. The time is 10:40 in the morning. I just walked outside. Well, I was up this morning, took one of my kids to work, and the sky was all clear. But as soon as I come out at this time, like literally at this time, I'm seeing these small little asteroids. I saw this one right here was closer to the sun in a matter of like literally 6 to 8 minutes. It went from below the sun there to that position. That shows you how fast they're moving. There's one over the treetops I'm not gonna mess with, so I'm gonna point out this one. You can see the asteroid past the clouds. See the round potato on the back? That's one. Right there is another one. You gotta look for the bold portion or the pinch portion of the clouds. The pinch portion is where the asteroid or whatever's making some kind of contact with the Earth's atmosphere, or sweeping by from the outer atmosphere. So that's one of the biggest ones. And below it is another one. We'll back it out, show you the whole sky. There's another one right there, and some more approaching. So the ones that are approaching, that means we're about to have some activity today. Like I thought, it's probably gonna get real cloudy again, but that one shows up really well. So that whole deal right there is the whole planetoid. And the pinch points are it pushing up against the atmosphere. Our Earth's outer atmosphere and causing all that friction. Like when those craft re-enter atmospheres, they cause friction. Except this one is scraping across the Earth. Earth's very outer atmosphere, and our atmosphere extends out to the moon, according to NASA. So I'm going off of facts. Their facts. So whether they lie or not is on them. Going off their research and facts, but that's a moon type. Alright, so we'll come back when more activity comes out. Alright, poof. Alright, so that's my little potato one that's moving on. And it's kind of like just moving on, you can see it. Behind it and beside it is another one in the whole trail. So they're actually coming from the north west today. All these little pinch points showing up. There, all that. And this one's a very small one. And this one, I can't see it. Oh, there it is. It's hard to see in the daylight, and then I got shades on. So yeah, they're approaching, so it's gonna be a crazy day. And there's another one right there. I'm starting to really see the shape, so you gotta look past the cloud. Most people make the mistake of looking at the cloud. You gotta start looking around it. Once you look around it, you'll see the shape. Like a perfect example is this. So everybody's looking at just the lit up parts. And I'm giving my secrets away. They're looking at it, but everybody needs to know. I'm not here to play games. You look at the lit up parts, and nobody looks for shadowing. But once you start seeing shadowing, your brain will automatically draw the rest around the object if it doesn't show up as a complete spherical deal. Like this one, and they come in at real funky angles too. So they'll roll in at funky angles, and you can't make them out at first. And you got to give yourself time. See, most people make the mistake of doing this all over the sky, all over the sky, all over the sky. You got to sit there and watch, and then you got to, just kind of take your time and wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Like this one, starting to show it really well. That was starting to show up really well. That's next to the antenna of my car. Okay, so we'll come back. All right, these things moving fast. That's my little potato one. You can see the potato at the back. That debris. All right, hang tight. We'll be back. Poof. Oh, we got a jet flying by this one. I don't know if you can see it. Just flew up under it. And I can hear his sonic boom. He's there. His sonic boom is way back here behind him. But that's a little moon showing up. You can literally make it out. That one's a slew of asteroids. Okay, so we'll be back. I just wanted to show you all this activity. Alright, so hang tight, poof. Alright, so we got this one passing by right here. It's a lumpy potato. And I recorded the whole session earlier, didn't even hit the freaking record button, so I just wasted a whole 4 minutes of nothingness. Because I can't see my, I was showing you the transition between this Earth cloud and this one, but I didn't hit the record button. Pretty much this Earth cloud was sitting static where it is. And since this guy's approaching, if it still is there, I'll get a picture of it. So hang on, hang tight. Okay, I gotta make sure my record button's on. We got a tail right here approaching. So there's the sun. Little tail right here. Everything's pretty much scattered, but I want to show you. An asteroid passing across the Earth cloud if it's still there. Yep, it's approaching. All right, so this right here, got a big old asteroid with a lot of its debris. You're right past this Earth cloud. So there's your Earth cloud center, and there's your asteroid out in space. That's out in space. That's not in Earth's atmosphere nor stratosphere. It's on the outer sphere of the atmosphere. That's my one that passed earlier that I was going to show you. So watch how this thing is out in space, and that's my direct east. This is in the northeast. So this is going to pass across the Earth cloud, which is in our atmosphere. And then I want you to also see the differences between the two. See how our Earth cloud looks really jagged and like it's gotten blown around. It has space because of the air that flows through it to space out the molecules. This out in space is a solid with its chemical properties coming off, and you can see the actual solid planet right there above the Earth cloud. See it? It's got a lot of little asteroids flying with it. Since they work on a different air system, however the winds blow out in space, and because of the distance, they look different. And like, look at the whole way. Look at the way the atmosphere is coming off the top of that. See the clouds? Those space clouds coming off that solid. And then, you know, knuckleheads want to put up the contrail definitions like we don't know where we're going. And I heard Uriel going off on them yesterday, which made me laugh because it's like not only him and myself, but everybody seeing these definitions. That's how you know that they're desperate and the end is near. And at some point, unfortunately, they're probably gonna start cutting the whole, you know, our videos off. But they're making so much money off of us now that they're letting it ride. They're letting all this ride. At some point, they're gonna force us to. We're gonna wake up. Unfortunately. Not because I'm saying it, I'm not trying to put bad mouth. We're gonna wake up and they're going to we're not gonna have access to our YouTube. They're gonna do a blackout because too many people are gonna start seeing these things coming in close, and then that's when everything's gonna go down. So there's our Earth cloud. Looks like Woody Woodpecker or road running, head, body, tail in the air. And this cloud, this foreign body is passing on, and it's probably bigger than what we're seeing because of the shadowing, cloudage, and the rest of it stuck out in space, so we can't see all of it. It's probably more massive than what we're seeing, like honestly. And that thing is huge. There's in contrast to the landscape on Earth, and it's close too, huge and close. So there's our Earth cloud. Looks like a little bird running. The head, the body, and the tail. Earth cloud, alright? Space cloud on another planet, planetoid, asteroid. It looks like an asteroid. Cool. So yeah, that's what it is so far. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, and I'll catch up with this later. I got still some more projects and music to put out. You know, most people charge for their music. I'm putting it out pretty much for free, but it's just my background music, so I introduce it to y'all. I hope y'all like my asteroid song. I actually did chop a sample from the 1980s game. I hope they don't mind. I hope nobody tries to sue me. If it is, I have to take it down. And yes, I snatched some of Alex's intro, which he probably bought from somebody else. I'm waiting to hear from him if he's gonna say something. I doubt it though. Since he's been taking everybody else's stuff, that was the only reason why I did that. I don't need to take none of his material. There's too much online that I can go get from somewhere else. But I'm gonna kind of be a thorn in his side until he corrects himself. But if not, the ride is gonna get harder. Like I said, I can like and respect the guy. He's got he can make a choice to do the right thing, but he's just screwing with people. Think he's got the upper hand. I guess whatever paycheck he's getting is making him feel good about himself. So he's being arrogant. Then enters me. All right, y'all hang tight. We'll be back. Okay, now for the record, I want to show y'all Earth cloud that just reformatted or formatted. So that's an Earth cloud. Look at the contrast of the way the sun is hitting it. There's the sun hitting the Earth cloud. I'm going to zoom in on it. See the fluffiness around it? Everything is all fluffed out. So with that being said, it has the molecules are able to spread out due to our atmosphere, our earth, our air. Then we go over to these guys out in space. See how they got those roll points like waves in the water? It's because they're moving out in space. All of them have the same pattern. So if these are all just clouds, people, yeah, this is what I want. This is the perfect opportunity. So if all of these are just clouds, why is it that these clouds have a long tail and they're pitching off like they're burning something off, as opposed to the clouds below it, which are fluffy and just chilling? And don't say it's, oh, they're different. They're at a different elevation, so it's gonna come out different. Shut up. No, it's not. Let me educate you, idiots. Out in space, with the tails out in space, passing by, attached to solid objects, passing by the Earth. All right. In our atmosphere, attached to Earth, attached to Earth, attached to Earth. Out in space. You know what I mean? So like, let's get over ourselves. Everybody that's being prideful and foolish and stupid, this ain't the time. You're gonna find yourself in hell. I literally mean that. That's why that's where everybody's in it. We're headed. From my understanding, we all gotta walk through fire. If we're found worthy, we'll walk through the fire. If not, we're burning the fire. Straight up. That's how it's gonna go down. All of us gonna have to walk through that hellfire. It's a test after death. If you're found worthy and you did all the right things on earth, then you'll be able to enter heaven if you walk through that hellfire. That looks like a bird. See the beak pointing down, flapping its wings. It's hot. All right, so there's my Earth cloud forming up like Africa. Literally, the outline is like Africa. I've been to that continent. See this side? That's called the Horn of Africa. The way the cloud is formatted. Djibouti is there, Somalia and Ethiopia. I've been here, and on this side, Morocco. I've been there, and then down here to the southern part where Madagascar is. I've been down there too. So that's hot. I like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I gotta go doing some projects, and I'll be looking out the window in case anything goes down majorly. But I'm not gonna chase no little asteroids as I've already done. I'm gonna wait for the big Contrail planetoids to come through in the moons. These are just asteroids. They're always further out. All right, hang tight. I really like this falcon looking. See the wings on it, both wings on both sides, and it's got the beak with the head pointing down. It reminds me of Rodan on the Godzilla movie, King of Monsters. And you got all that right there. You know, my cat sees all this stuff as well as those birds, because when he comes out with me, cats usually don't look all up in the sky, but he'll look up at them and kind of just like sit down and look at them with me. And I'll actually explain to him what they are, because my cat's so smart, he understands me. I use keywords like yum yum for food, rub rub for massage, and what is this? A jet. Is it a jet? Thing's moving fast. Right here by this bird. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It's moving fast as crap though. I don't really see our planes moving that fast. Nor do I hear a sonic boom. I think that's some kind of UFO type deal. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. That thing's moving super fast. I do know our jets move fast, but that's moving really fast. Yeah, forgive the kids. God. All right, I'll be back. Cool. All right, so real quick, I got my 35mm up, and I'm gonna put this phone on that tripod, kind of as I narrate through. so you catch both my conversations on both. I'm trying to get details of this with my 35mm. It's got that scope. Plus I can add another attachment to make it closer, so that's what I'm gonna do real quick. And here comes the damn cloud. I hope it passes fast. So I'm gonna put this on here. Just kind of let it run. Y'all work with me for a second. Give it a little tilt back and actually, let me see how I can fix this. I need to be able to spin it, so hold up. We're gonna spin this. Okay, so I got this on my phone on a tripod. Let me make sure everything's spread out the legs. Got them just right. I don't want this thing to tip over. And I'm gonna start getting, see, like, look at all this. All this is starting to come in now. And this, I'm gonna get close-up pictures of them real quick, and that's gonna end up more than likely somewhere around the back of the video. So let me back it out wide so y'all can see all that, and I'm gonna get some pictures. Alright, and so plus taking pictures of all this at the horizon. I saw a little UFO shoot, but I'm hoping it'll come back. And I'm just kind of getting the features, the close features, so I can break it all down. Alright, so I took my camera off the mount. Just kind of getting a real close look at this and this and this, all this. This thing came up like a upside down cross kind of. I'm starting to see a whole lot of like planetoid type deals, or asteroids, moons. The moons are coming in. I'm trying to get in the house and I got stuff to do, but it's whatever at this point. Right here is really showed up really well. Really well. Look at that. I'm pretty sure y'all haven't heard my camera shutter going off. I was getting really good pictures of the actual spheres with this thing. And the reason why I set it up, because that there's a white tic tac that just blew by here in this pattern. Hold on, this direction. It was moving faster than the jet. It had no sonic boom. So unless America's got something new, I'm kind of hanging out for it to come back so I can get real detailed pictures with my scope. No, I did catch a UFO one time before. I'm gonna actually redo that one, like just show y'all all the UFOs I've caught with this camera before I even got this phone, because I kind of was using my earlier videos was taking with this camera and my GoPros. That's all I had, and my night scope. Then I got my Bobble of night vision, started looking at, you know, my nighttime guys and started catching these UFOs. And then I got this phone, so this phone is taking over, and I'm giving these guys a break. But this is actually for my details. I have to use it for detailing the sky. When I want to look into like something like this, like these asteroids, I want to get up in there and like look at the, like for example, I'm about to take it and get a look at this and get the details of this. It's small enough to be apertured correctly. And then this one also. So all around the sun too. Some trash is passing by the sun. So hang tight. Kind of trying to give y'all a good wide view of it while I'm working my camera. That right there, all that. And again, I got my camera on the tripod, so it's a lot more stable. You don't see as much shaking as it is in my mechanical, non-mechanical hand. So I'm able to bring a whole lot to you. I'm gonna keep on taking pictures. Okay, so I'm hoping that UFO come back, man. That thing was crazy because it wasn't a jet. It was white, had no wings, and I hope my phone caught it. I've never seen a jet move that fast, and they had no sonic boom. Unless that's new technology that our government's not telling us. The government is not telling us about. Then that was of alien origin. And yeah, that's an earth cloud. That's an earth cloud. That's my spatial rocks, all right here. Now I hate when I be late in the game like that because that thing showed up. It was moving really fast. It had no sonic boom behind it, and that would have been. I was trying to catch it, so I hope my camera caught it. All right. Y'all can see a lot of debris in this one. That's just getting right over my head. I'm gonna scour it so y'all can actually see it. So I'm gonna be up close and kind of just roll down it. Oh, that was nice. This one. Oh, that's good. And also here. And that's a moonoid out there. Get the trees out the way. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and break down. I was looking really for that little tech tac to show up, but obviously it's not, so I'm gonna try to get some close pictures and come back. Alright, poof.